Hello, I want to give a little background to our project for Business 137 Online, my Business 110 classes, and my Marketing 221 classes this fall. So the project's going to be a live web-based simulation where students will play the role of a founder of a new startup company in an exciting and competitive clean tech sector. And your job is to develop your technology into a successful company. So each quarter, you must set your prices. You must decide how many engineers, how many salespeople you plan to hire or fire or keep at its current levels. You can set the compensation rates in which you pay your employees. You can pay them in salaries. You can pay them in employee stocks. You can pay them in stock options. You can have profit sharing programs or a mix of all of the above. You can pitch your firm to venture capitalists, or you can remain 100% employee owned. And we'll see if you win customers and become cash flow positive before you run out of funds. If you're extremely successful, you can actually take your stock public because there will be the valuation of your company. So let's move on. So, as I said, you're the founder and the CEO of this industry. It's a startup company that has developed a set of technologies that improve energy efficiency of commercial and industry buildings. You have a whole series of products. You don't have to be an expert in these products. I'm just giving you background of they're all a host of energy efficiency products which enable dramatic energy and greenhouse emissions and financial savings to your customers. All right, although you don't have any customers currently, you have raised $1 million in funding from family and friends. And now you seek to introduce your innovative products to the marketplace. Now you're going to face competition from other startups with similar products and from large incumbent firms such as electric utilities, whose products may be less innovative but have very deep financial pockets to establish their market presence. As I said, you must make a number of decisions each quarter as you build your sales and engineering team to win customers and become profitable before you run out of cash. The winner of this game, the way we'll decide who wins, is whoever has the most cumulative net profits. All right, a little bit more about your model, about your business. You can get revenues in two ways. You get revenue both from initial product sales, and then you get an annual maintenance fee because you maintain this equipment for your customers. You set the price on the dashboard, and the maintenance fee is always 5% of whatever that price is. So if you increase or lower your product price, you're de facto also changing your maintenance fees. Initially, your product costs are $60,000 per unit to manufacture and install, and it's set at a sales price of $78,000. But you do expect these costs to fall significantly as you move down the learning curve and you benefit from product and process innovation. Now, those product and process innovations are going to be better the better the engineering staff you have. Not everyone's aware of your potential savings of the product, so you're going to have to do a lot of sales and a lot of prospecting and talking and convincing your customers of the value of your product. Note, one of your first decisions will be to decide if you want to adjust your sales price. All right, let's move on. To win customers, your product must not only be more attractive than the competition, but your salespeople must work with customers to build their awareness and understanding of the product and its availability. Given the unfamiliarity of potential customers with your technology, that process can take a long time. We've set up this game for that process to take exactly 1 year. So your salespeople are going to prospect customers, and it's going to take them a year before that prospecting turns into an actual sale, because you have to educate people on the benefits. You have to convince them of which equipment, how to set it up. It's a long process to get a sale. It takes a year. In addition to setting price, the dashboard enables you to manage employee hiring, firing, compensation. You decide how many people you hire, how many engineers that can improve the product and support existing customers, how many salespeople you want out there trying to win customers. You decide the compensation, etc., etc. The game will last exactly 10 years, is what we've set this up. So there's 4 quarters, 10 years, 40 decisions you can make. You have time between each decision to analyze your results, and there'll be a whole suite of financial results, and you can know how many hours your people are working. It'll measure the employee satisfaction if your employees are happy. It'll compare it to the competition. I'll show you a little bit of that in a sample. All right, here's the link, and the link is also on Blackboard. You can start here, and then you'll hit play the simulation up in the right-hand corner, and then you'll say play as part of a class. And I've set up all of your Wake Tech email accounts with your game for your class, so you can log in with your Wake Tech email address, and the password for all classes is 4444. Now, competitions will be slightly different depending upon whether you're an online class or seated. For the online class, the competition will open September 15th and will close October 15th. You're allowed to play the game multiple times to get better and better. And of course, part of this project is there's a report due, which is detailed out on Blackboard. That report is due for all classes October 31st. For our seated business 4402, the game will open September 15th, so you can do some practicing. And we will actually have the live in-class competition on September 29th. And then you'll have a month to write your report. So in the seated classes, we will actually have this simulation in class. You can practice. In fact, I encourage you to practice before you come in class. And for my business 4102, that's same thing, different dates, and for marketing 221. Just so you know, some initial defaults set by the instructor. The economy is neither a strong or a weak economy. It's randomized. So some quarters it may be strong, some quarters it may be weak. Sales has been sent to be sensitive to the degree of marketing effort, the degree of service, the quality of the product, and the price relative to the competition. So if I don't have engineers in the back office servicing the product, and I have all salesmen, then sales is not going to be good. Employee productivity, just like in real life, is sensitive to employee satisfaction with their benefits in terms of compensation and other, in terms of their workload, in terms of number of hours. So again, if I have 20 salespeople and one engineer, that one engineer will probably end up working 150 hours a week and therefore won't be very happy or satisfied. And employee productivity is also sensitive to the years of experience of the employees. So it'll tell you each quarter how much turnover you have, how many people are leaving your company. They'll leave if they're dissatisfied with the benefits or the workload. And it takes about 2 years to bring an employee fully up to top-notch capabilities. So you want to think about how you're going to retain your employees, because if you lose an employee, it's a 2-year process to get them back up to speed. Financial, your corporate tax rate is the average. If you do offer stock options to employees, the vesting period is 3 years. So in order for those stock options to become valuable, they have to stay with the company for 3 years. Quick look at a quick sample of a game. This is what the game will look like when you actually get started. Here you have 4 engineers and 1 salespeople, so you have a staff of 5 at the beginning of the game. Over here is the column where you'll make your decisions, and then you'll hit the well, in class we'll do it together, but if you're playing it on your own, you can hit the advanced key and it'll go to the next quarter. And up here, it'll give you all of your results and information on the financials, etc. So let me give you an example of one, and I've hidden what I've done. So this is year 4 of a game I played, and you can see we have quite a few more employees, but it tells us the cash levels, the net income level, the sales, the number of employees. And up here, it gives you details on sales, details on your income statements. And you want to look at all of these and details on your employees, on your competitions. You want to look at all of these in order to make better decisions for the next round. Here's an example of the sales trends it gives me. And it's got a key for graphs, and it's also got a key where it'll actually give you the data. So, good luck, have fun, learn a lot about business. This should be a very realistic learning experience because these are the same decisions businesses make every day. And if there's any questions, let me know.